Very pleased to welcome Mr. John Presutti, CEO of iMarket and from Isomar tonight's event. Thank you very much for being with us. We at ESG MENA consider market intelligence as one of the pillars of ESG that we would like to relay. What can you tell us in this regard from your perspective, which is quite niche in the MENA region?
Yeah. So effectively, Market Eye as an organization, we focus more on the general population, understanding public opinion and perceptions. Mm-hmm. And when you take a look at the discussion of sustainability or climate change or COP28, really from the perspective of the general population, this is a conversation that's held in boardrooms, which is held at government levels. So there is this notion or perception in general when you talk to people that it's not about them. Yeah. They do not understand, first of all, necessarily how it impacts them directly, and secondly, it's understanding what they can do or the power that they have to contribute in the fight against climate change and contributing to sustainability. So one of the things that we look at doing is measuring public perception, and we're in the process of building a product that looks at creating a global index of public perception when it comes to what we call climate action. So this would be called the Climate Action Index. Now,
what are the pillars of this index? And who are the stakeholders and the partnerships in this regard?
Yeah, so in terms of the pillars, the way we look at the idea of changing both attitude and behavior. Yeah. So this is really what we're talking about when we talk about sustainability today. If you look at where we are in terms of the progress, we're not where we should be, which means that we have to accelerate change. But that means accelerating a change in attitude. And so what we're doing in terms of a measurement point of view, because as Peter F. Drucker said, if you can't measure it, you can't improve it.
Yeah, but don't forget, COP28 will be the first COP to have assessment.
Yes.
Which is the breakthrough, in my opinion.
Yeah. And what we need, because of the global stock take, and that's at the country level. What we're talking about is looking at it down at the individual level. So
at the grassroots level.
At the grassroots level. So that means, first and foremost, understanding what people understand. How aware are they of the issues of climate change, of sustainability, of the Paris Agreement? What does it mean to them? And just that's the first thought. In the sense that's called, what is the cognitive dimension, the cognitive level of association with the issues of sustainability. The second one is affective, which is what do they feel about it? So in a sense, individuals have varying attitudes and opinions from it's urgent, I must do something, all the way to, it's not for me, I don't really think it's a thing. And that's the affective dimension, the level of conviction that they have towards acting, towards combating climate change. And the third is what I call the cognitive dimension, and that's what are they intending to do about it? What is their intention to do something, and what are they actually doing? And there is a series of things that individuals can take at the individual level. And remember, individuals have four faces. There's the individual in terms of your own individual action. What can you do to take part in the issue? What can you do as a lobbyist? So individuals as lobbyists. And that's, in this region, everybody has the ability to influence their leaders. And so what can they do to influence their leaders, whether it's at the community level, the city level, the national level? We also have individuals as where they choose to spend their money, what brands they choose to buy, what brands they choose. And that's the idea there. And then finally, it's individuals as investors. Where do they choose to invest their money? And then the fourth dimension is what are the headwinds? And this is looking at misinformation and disinformation that affects opinion, attitudes, and behavior.
When do you foresee launching that?
Well, we would like to launch that, hopefully this year. I'm not sure we would have anything ready for COP28, because in order for this to have impact, it has to be on a global level. So that means including at least the global South countries, which is over 120 countries.
Potential partners?
Yes. So we are looking at COP28 itself, but we are looking for partners at the governmental level to be able to build
from the region, preferably.
Yes, preferably from the region, because it's important. The region has there's a reputational benefit to gain by supporting this.
John, thank you very much for
My
being
pleasure.
with us.
Thank you very much.